So this afternoon, Sheila Corona made the claim on her channel that the CDC wasn't going to stop using the PCR test because it gave out too many false positives. She's made this claim before in other videos. It's got her YouTube channel flagged for medical misinformation. This afternoon, I called her out on it, told her that what she was saying was simply not true, and she insisted that what she was saying was true. So I'm hoping she'll watch this video and realize that the people she is getting her information from about COVID-19 are lying to her, and it's dangerous to make medical decisions on lies. And since she is repeating these lies, she is becoming complicit in the lie and endangering other people when she goes on YouTube and repeats these things. If she does watch this, hopefully people can learn something about how internet misinformation works and how it spreads online. Now, the genesis of this meme about this piece of misinformation comes from this July 21st lab alert from the CDC. Now, all the lab alert says is that the CDC will remove authorization for the PCR test, one specific PCR test, by the way, and that's it. The CDC in this alert does not say why they are withdrawing the emergency use authorization for the test. It's simply a notification for, as it says, individuals performing COVID-19 testing. But this is how misinformation works. They take a piece of information which is true. This is from a government website. But then in the process of reporting this real fact, they add the detail, which is not true, that the test is being withdrawn because it is returning false positives. As you can see in the alert, it never says anything about false positives or whether the test is reliable or not. If you actually want to know why the CDC is withdrawing authorization for that test, you have to go to a subsequent alert on August the 2nd, which explains why the test is being withdrawn. And it states it right here in the section titled, "Why is CDC retiring the CDC PCR diagnostic panel?" CDC is retiring blah 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 because the US FDA has authorized hundreds of other SARS-CoV-2 diagnostic tests, many of which are now higher throughput or can test for more than one illness at a time. It is not about reliability or accuracy of the test. It is simply it's an issue of throughput, efficiency of the test. In fact, further down, the CDC had to specifically address the lie that the test was being withdrawn because of inaccurate results. Right here under the section titled, "Is CDC retiring the test because it has produced inaccurate results?" Answer: no. There are no performance concerns with this test. The test is a highly accurate test. It has been used successfully to detect SARS-CoV-2 since February 2020. But this is how misinformation works in 2021. A blog will take an actual fact that the CDC is withdrawing authorization from the test and then add something that is completely false. In this case, that the test is being withdrawn because of it produces inaccurate results, which isn't true. But what the blog will do is that they will link to the actual CDC lab alert and hope that the readers will not read the actual lab alert or do further research. This is something that could have been checked on Google in less than 3 minutes, but people are too lazy to do that, and that is why, unfortunately, YouTube and Facebook are now having to have fact checkers and people deleting content because people are too lazy.